So it's been brought to my attention as I've noticed other people's struggles with public speaking that there really should be some more simplified sort of crash course in introductions and teachings into public speaking. Of course, there are a lot of options out there. You can go to your university, take a public speaking course there, but that's, at least a whole semester. You can go online. There's a lot of spotty tips out there. You can take a seminar. You got to pay for that. Why do all that when you can go to Mr. Logan Alexander? Get it for free. And I'm well aware that with any skill set or art or endeavor, practice makes perfect. You're going to have to try and apply, go up there and fail, succeed, and fix what went wrong. But public speaking is something almost anybody has to do at some point in their life, usually at work. So I want to give you sort of a means to get the ball rolling. And a lot of people will go up there and, I want to give you sort of means to just do something without throwing up on stage or in front of others. Now, you may have heard the trick about looking at everybody naked. I'm going to tell you, that's about half of it. Now, I want you to go up there. Of course, walking up there can be hard, but once you get that done, that is a victory in and of itself. You got to pat yourself on the back for that. You go up there and you open your mouth and what do? You're looking at people and you're expecting them to judge you and think the things that you have to say are not worthwhile, that you don't know your shit, that you're going to worry if you're stuttering, if you got drool coming out, if you got mucus, coming out your nose, your breath stinks so bad they can smell it, the front row. I want you to look at the audience naked, as per the example in the typical adage, but I want you to do it within a certain context. And that context is that everybody is naked because they shat themselves. They were wearing clothes previously when you went out to speak, but they were so stunned with your greatness, with your very visage, that they couldn't contain their awe, and it just evacuated out of their bowels and into their trousers or skirts. And they were asked by the ushers, and really through subtle body language from yourself, to go change. But they didn't have any clothes. What are they going to do? You got to give the speech. You're crunched for time. Well, they're going to have to do it naked. The audience is going to have to be naked. But you, being such an earnest, generous, altruistic, and focused individual, you offered to give the speech, explain and inform about this given topic to the audience naked. So they're in the audience naked, and you're blessing them essentially. You're the Jesus for the 10, 15 minutes, half hour that you're up there. And they get to be there. You don't get to speak. They get to be there as an audience. You allow them. And I don't want you to think this is too much pressure, because I want you to think of it like they're children who just cannot manage their basic toiletries and bowel functions appropriately and in public settings, and you're just dealing with it like you're changing a diaper. It's a little gross, you're not happy about it, but you're gonna do it because that's what you do. And you go through your speech, and you kind of hold in your nose, not literally. Don't hold your nose. It's going to affect your resonance and your projection, and kind of be a little bit of a distraction, because and you don't need to worry about distractions, because certainly the audience is distracted you enough by being naked, because they poop themselves. So you talk through it, and you might be a little bit nervous still, because hey, you know what, you don't do this all the time, and it's a little bit awkward, because the audience is just sitting there nude, and there's probably a lot of ugly people out there with really some sort of misshapen genitals, some probably body odor coming from their nether regions, kind of wafting into the air. Um, but you might have to fart yourself, you burp, whatever. But you might be embarrassed about this in a normal circumstance. But in this circumstance, oh no, they get to smell your farts. Okay? You're allowing them to smell your farts. See, you're farting, but you're not pooping yourself. They poop themselves. You only are farting or burping. Really, you are showing restraint. You're showing them how it's done. Hey guys, I can fart and not let it all out at one given time, out of fear, or or reverence, or anxiety. I'm farting, and so this smell that you smell, this is a gift. You get to inhale the scent. Your olfactory senses are being made aware of what greatness looks like and smells like. I want you to sort of breathe that in with me. Yeah, it smells good. You smell your own fart, and you maybe had some Burger King. You tried the jalapeno Whopper the night before, and yeah, it's a little stinky, but you're okay with it. You're at peace, and so is the audience, and they're absorbing all of what you're saying, and they're retaining it, because as you probably heard before, the sense strongest tied to memory is smell. Let that sink in, as they do. Now, I hope this has helped you. I'll be providing plenty more public speaking tips, but I really think this one will sort of break wind. That will be the gust in your sail. This is Logan Alexander with another emergency shit tip.